What's up, YouTube? eRoute212 here with another video. So it was Baltimore Comic Con time, and I decided to take a ride up for one day with one mission. Did I accomplish it? All right. So last minute decision to go up to Baltimore Comic Con. We went up for a day. I usually go for at least two, but with work schedules with the guys I was going with and everything else, just couldn't make it up there for a 2-day swing. And you know what? It kind of worked out really well. The Friday, you don't have to be there till 1 o'clock, so you don't have to get up super early. It's a 2.5, almost 3-hour ride for me. So didn't have to get up super early, and it's open till like 7 o'clock. So more than plenty of time, and I gotta tell you, it's a great day to go if you're going there for artists or remarks or to set up sketches. It isn't really that crowded on the Friday. It's a really good day, and a lot of members from the community were out there doing their thing. Got to meet some great people. So I went with the mindset that I was going to work on one project, which is my sketch that I'm doing, the jam piece, and I had one artist in mind. I actually had two, but I didn't think I was going to get the time, and there was no way I could shop and do what I did. So the artist I had in mind was David Finch, and I got on his line. I got there at about 1:10. I got in a little later than the opening, and I was about 20 in line, and he had his price list up there. And if you haven't met David Finch, just a super great guy. But anyway, I asked for a remark, and funny story is, while he's drawing my remark, getting ready to do my remark, he looks at it and he goes, this is not a $125 remark, because that's the price he was charging for his remarks. His sketches were like $225 and above. And I said, okay, I'll pay whatever the difference is. And he looked at me and he smiled and he's like, nah, I just want to complain. He goes, I want to do this character. And he pointed to a specific character. So this is the piece. You guys have seen this before. Am I going right side? Yeah, backwards. Sorry about that. This is the piece. You guys have seen it before. And yeah, he did Mr. Sinister for me. Oh my God. This thing is friggin' gorgeous. I cannot believe that Finch did that. This piece is coming along really nice now. And getting a big name artist like David Finch just solidifies that piece even more. Hope to add 1 or 2 more guys at New York Comic Con. I'll be there all 4 days running around. But as far as the con is concerned, it's a good show. It really is. And if you're in there for more than just books, but you're there to get autographs and everything like that, fantastic show. 3 or 4 years back in the day when we used to go there, it was the comic show of all comic shows for people to buy. Now, don't get me wrong, there were still like 50 to 60 vendors there. I think somebody told me it was like over 55 vendors there for comics, which is great, but there used to be more. But now they have what they never had before, you know, people selling trinkets and swords and all lithos and stuff like that. It's not stuff that I'm interested, but it is stuff that other people do enjoy. So who am I to complain? And there was still some deals to be found. Now, some guys had crazy prices as usual. We've seen that at every con. Some guys try to pay for their tables, or they bought in too high and now they can't afford it. But some places, properly priced, even better than properly priced, and giving good deals out. And I found some of those, I believe. So like we found these. This is a Fantastic Four 278. And this is the origin of Dr. Doom retold with some more information into it. A really nice minor key to pick up. And then I can't pass this book up anytime I find it. And that's X-Men 24, the Gambit and Rogue Kiss. I just think that's an iconic cover. Andy Cooper just crushes it. And then hit another booth, and I buy from this guy all the time. He's a variant booth, so if you're into that stuff, which I do enjoy some of it, I'll always go there because he gives me great deals there. You bundle up stuff, and that's the other thing. A lot of these guys, you bundle stuff, you're going to get better deals, as it should be, and cash is king. I always tell people that. So I was able to pick up this gorgeous copy of Batman, The Adventure Continues. It's a Peach Momoko Harlequin, and I'm going to try and get in on the Peach lottery, because Peach Momoko is a lottery this year. at New York Comic Con. So I'm going to try and get it on the Peach Lottery, and hopefully I can win it and get this signed by Peach Momoko. And the other book I picked up was this gorgeous J. Scott Campbell variant for Strange Academy #1. Great read, great book with so many new characters. And I thought Campbell really crushed it on this. He did a really nice job with this. There's a version for this also. There was a set. But this is the trade. And even this carries a nice premium. But super happy to pick that up. And then one of the local vendors from Clifton, Oliver, was set up there. And he had all his wall books and keys and stuff like that. 30% off mark prices. So I bundled some stuff together, picked a few books, and of course he gave me an even better deal than that. So shout out to Oliver, I appreciate that. But I picked up this book. I believe in this book. This is Invaders #12. This is the first appearance of Spitfire. You've heard me talk about this before. If they do things the way it kind of looks like it, with Blade and Black Knight meeting up and rumors of Captain Britain coming. Well, she plays a big role in all of that because she's part of MI13 in the future. She's also Spitfire becomes a vampire, the love interest of Blade. So, possibility, that's when you pick these up on the cheap, on those little specs like that. And then, newsstand editions of Spidey 2099. Yeah, I'll take that. I say editions because I picked up 2 copies. So really happy with that. Nice pickups. And then the last one, it was a nice copy. I think with a pressing clean it'll improve. But just the classic Demon in the Bottle, you can't beat that. They had this as a VG to fine. I think it's more than a fine. It's probably like a VF minus when I finish pressing it out. So really nice. And you know, it's that classic iconic story arc. And then this is another. These guys were great guys. They had watched some videos and they had some books. They had a really nice wall, and they're what dealers should be all about. They're all about, you know, giving you fair deals. And I took a look at the book. Always make sure you check the books, front and back. Check the interiors. Make sure there's no cutouts. If you're gonna spend money on a book, put the work in. And I took a look at this, and they had this as a good to very good, and that's Fantastic Four Annual #6 first. Franklin Richards, first Nihilist. But when I looked at this, this is probably, I want to say it's like a 6.0, which is a fine after a press and everything like that. So they probably graded it pre-press, and that's the way you want it. Guys that are willing to move the book at the price and the way it is, not giving you the pressing price as some guys do. Oh, with the press, this book will be, but it's not, you know, that's my opinion, but it's not. If it was, you would have pressed it or had somebody press it, because the pressing costs money for most people, you know. I tell guys all the time, if you're going to do minor pressing and stuff like that, anybody can press. It takes talent to become a good presser, but pressing out minor flaws and everything like that, everybody's getting a t-shirt presser. Why wouldn't you, you know? And then the last book, I believe I got a steal on this book. Again, another book that I think with slight pressing will improve dramatically, and I got a really good price on this one, and I picked this up, Amazing Spider-Man 601. And man, we know this cover. This is just that gorgeous, iconic J. Scott Campbell cover. I mean, they made a statue of this. That's how good it is. So yeah, but that's the haul. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching, man. Continue. I'm going to keep doing some haul videos, whatnots, Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. From now until the future, that's going to be my start time, and then I'll be doing shows either on the weekends or in weekdays. It'll be more of a pop-up show type of thing for now until I establish a different date. And if you need any books pressed and you don't want to put them in the mail, I have a collaboration with Main Street Comics, so go check them out. You can bring your books there, drop them off, and they will secure your books for you there, and I will get them. I stop by there once a week to pick up orders. I will pick them up. Right now, turnaround times are about 12 to 14 weeks, but that seems to be improving a little bit. I'm going to keep with that just until we do the catch up on everything else. And man, talk about Main Street. You have to see the collection of Spider-Man books he got. Early Silver Age from 1 up. Oh, it's epic. Go follow him on Instagram. Follow him on social media. Mike's a good guy. Tell him Erod sent you. And until the next video,